Respected STREE Bhatti Vikramarka Mallu Garu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Telangana, Sri C.B. Anand Garu, IPS, DG and Commissioner of Police Hyderabad, and Chairman of Hyderabad City Security Council, Dr. Bhanusri Valpandian, Senior Specialist, Governance and Research, Law Division, Niti Ayog, Srimati Nirmala Kanti Wesley IAS Garu, she is supposed to come here. We have an MOU with the state government today. Miss Dr. Naina Jaiswal, eminent sports person. Dr. Lavanya NJP, DCP Women's Wing and Convener Women's Forum. Srimati Geeta Goti Garu, Joint Secretary Women's Forum. Distinguished speakers, officials, SCSC office bearers, EC members, invitees, NGOs, delegates, media friends, and also our strong supporters, sponsors, the Alekia Homes, Quantra Quad by Pokarna, Nikila Constructions and Developers, Prosperity Homes and others. And ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank our Deputy CM Garu, who in spite of his busy schedules, in fact one of the program which is supposed to go out of station also, he has cancelled because of the SCSC importance. And every time whenever we go to him, and he obliges with a very short span of time also, and always he is encouraging SCSC in a big way. So thank you very much, sir, for always gracing the SCSC events. And we are also grateful to Madam Dr. Bhanusri Garu. She came all the way from Delhi, from Niti Ayog, to advise us what are the national policies are there, how the women empowerment, safety, security point of view. She is going to speak on that. And definitely today is all the eminent speakers here. You are the youngest age, Naina Jaiswal Garu. We all know her records, and she is the best example for the Indian youth. And eminent spokesperson, she has also come. Thank you, Naina ji, and overall police officials for their support, and SCSC members also. And SCSC, basically, we deal with 5 major verticals to see that Hyderabad brand image goes up, and there is a peace of mind, law and order is there. So, and we have 5 verticals, mainly traffic, and anti-narcotics, cyber security, women safety, and physical security. So every year we do on these 5 verticals annual event. Recent past we have done a very big event on cyber security, because a lot of wars are going on, cyber wars are going on. Many of our citizens, even the very, very well eminent people, also losing their accounts, their money in a big way. To safeguard their interest, our cyber security forum from time to time they are organizing awareness programs, seminars also. Recently we have organized our annual event Hack 2.0, and before that we had a physical security summit, annual summit in a big way. Before that we had an anti-narcotic very big show. Almost 1,000 schools, headmasters, principals have coming. We had an awareness program, and next month our traffic forum is going to do 2 days event, big gala event we are going to do. We are going to have a lot of brainstorming sessions before that also, how to make Hyderabad traffic free, and how to also make the awareness programs for the citizens also. We want to involve all the stakeholders and organize that event. And time to time, every forum is doing a lot of awareness programs, especially Women's Forum is doing a lot of awareness programs. We are going to corporate sector and other organized and unorganized sector also, and making awareness program on the POSH Act. And in fact, we also train many people and given certificates also. So those people are going to various corporate offices and and organized and unorganized organizations also. They are telling what is exactly Post Act and what awareness programs they can take up in their companies. And apart from that, is regularly we are working with many of the NGOs also. There are many NGOs in Hyderabad. We are working with them. And good touch, bad touch also. Our people are going, our volunteers are going, our faculty is going to various colleges, schools. This awareness program also they are taking up. And we are very happy also, the state government also taking up various initiatives for the women empowerment, safety, security, and the even anti-narcotics also is a big thrust shown by the CM Garu, always is speaking on the drugs also. We are anti-narcotics forum also working very well. And because of the various initiatives taken by the state government and proactive industry proactiveness, a lot of investments is coming to the state. Many companies, global companies are coming. We have seen in the last 2 years the Davos trip also, and various companies are also going for expansion. And CM Garu and the Deputy CM Garu, his cabinet is very much interested in improving our metro and bringing in the phase 2 also, and Triple R, and also the government favorite initiative of the Young India Skill University, Young India Police School, and Young India Sports Academy. Definitely these are all going to be a positive sign, and also the more and more investment coming to the city. And since himself Anand Garu is going to speak on how the law and order is make a big place in locating a city for investment. Wherever the law and order is extremely good, whichever city has a more living index in the top, those cities are selected by the global investors. So that way Hyderabad and is in the top list. And whomever we ask, whoever comes from abroad or any other state, when we ask about Hyderabad, they say, when we have come here, we don't want to go back. So that is a sign of the safety, security of Hyderabad. Even ladies also feel very secure here. In fact, the HCSC forum, this is a PPP model, no profit organization, which is promoted with Hyderabad City Police Commissionerate. Definitely, we are all partners of this, all citizens. We are also citizens, part of it. And our forums are headed by the society as a joint secretary also. Their police officials are there as the conveners. It is doing a really good job. And this is in between government and the public. So you can take the co-ownership, you can become a member here at HCSC, or you can be NGO, you can be, if you are a specialist, you can also advise us. You can involve in the HCSC activities and reach to every locality, every lane of the city that there is a HCSC, it's amicable, it is our forum, citizens forum. We can celebrate, in fact, many festivals, many activities together. And CB Anand Garu is very kind enough to extend and helpline for the HCSC. In future, any of the NGOs or our members have any issue, they can directly call our secretariat, HCSC secretariat. It will be more helpful. We would like to bring more and more reforms, more and more ease of doing business for the establishments in Hyderabad and all the NGOs also. We will be acting more of like a catalyst also, and we will be more vibrant in the coming future. Definitely, this entire work will be helping to the police department, also government. Indirectly, government also will get a lot of goodwill. And definitely, in fact, we are today's major event is we are going to enter in a MOU with the Department of Women and Child Welfare to train the people to canvass about the POSH Act, the women harassment at workplaces. There's a very important act. So on that, we are entering a MOU with the government, which will enable us to officially give with the government logo also. We can train the people, give a certificate. They can go to any organized, unorganized the organization. They can train the people, do the awareness programs. Definitely, that is also one more milestone. And definitely, this forum will also try to bring more ease of doing business in interaction with the various experts and also with the police department and government. With this, I thank once again all the VVIPs who have come. And also, I can tell you today, 4 sessions, we got very eminent speakers, very eminent speakers. They are experts, they are having high knowledge in their field. I think listen to them. I think definitely that the proceedings will be helpful to the citizens of Hyderabad, and also it will help the department also to take HCSC further policy initiatives. With this, I thank you, all of you, for all the delegates for your presence here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for welcoming the gathering and also for the wonderful speech about all the initiatives of HCSC. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege and honor to invite a distinguished officer and a visionary leader to talk to you all now. Mr. C.V. Anand, IPS, is a senior officer from the 1991 batch of the Indian Police Service and currently serves as the Director General and Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad City. Throughout his illustrious career, Sri C.V. Anand Garu has held key positions across multiple domains, from law and order, traffic, cybercrime, narcotics and counter-terrorism, to significant administrative roles such as Commissioner of Civil Supplies and Managing Director of TSRTC. His work reflects a deep commitment to governance, innovation and public welfare. As the chairman of the Hyderabad City Security Council, he has been instrumental in launching this STREE initiative, which stands today as a testament to community-driven safety and empowerment. It is my privilege to welcome CP Sir C.V. Anand Garu to talk about the theme of the summit.
On behalf of the Hyderabad City Security Council, I warmly welcome the chief guest of today's function, STREE Bhatti Vikramarka Garu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of the State and Minister for Finance, Energy. Also, I welcome Bhanusri Velpandianji, Senior Specialist, Governance and Research, Law Division of Niti Aayog, Shekhar Reddy Garu, Secretary General of HCSC and National Vice Chairman, Indian Green Building Council, Ms. Naina Jaiswal, eminent sportsperson and a child prodigy, Dr. Lavanya, DCP Women's Safety Wing and convener of Women's Forum of HCSC, Srimati Geeta Goti, Joint Secretary Women's Forum, HCSC, esteemed panelists, moderators, participants in the various discussions which are going to be taking place during the day, attendees, invitees, my own department officers, welcome to you all, and media friends, welcome to you, all of you to this summit. As Shekhar Reddy Garu has already enunciated, the HCSC is a wonderful forum for government departments, especially the police department. This is a forum which brings private sector and government, especially the police, onto the platform. Usually we attend programs where it's conducted by government departments and attended by, ministers, MLAs and even private eminent personalities, or private sector functions which are attended by government officials and private CEOs and leaders. But rarely do we see such a forum where both private and government are on the same platform and they get together and take up activities which enhance the safety and security of the city and the state. So here is one such forum, Hyderabad City Security Council, and of late we just realized that the reach of HCSC has not been as what it should have been, and we have started a drive where we are reaching out to the various industries, pharma, filmmaking, hotel industry, and all the other CEOs and MDs of these companies. We have been inviting them to come and be a member of this HCSC. We have told them about HCSC and asked them to become stakeholders in the process of ensuring safety and security of the citizens. We have 6 forums as already mentioned, and we have 6 signature events every year. And STREE Summit is one of them. This is the second summit regarding women empowerment and safety. And STREE is actually an acronym. It stands for She Thrives Through Rights, Equality and Empowerment. It's a very beautiful acronym, and it enunciates the theme of today's summit and the discussions. The theme is Accelerate Action for Women Empowerment, and the tagline which we use for all such women summits is Hear a Roar. I mean, we would like to have all the panelists talking about all the issues which are being faced by women in this country and also this state, and give us possible solutions and actions which governments can take for betterment of the women. This is a topic which is very close to my heart because despite all the talk and actions, we still see a lot of anti-women and developments which are taking place. For instance, the female infanticide continues. The ratio of the girl child to the male is down to 942 is to 1,000. If you take the population projections for the future, this is a ratio which is very, very adverse and will adversely impact the growth of a nation. Not only that, discrimination at home and at workplace continues. Last year, Hyderabad city saw 258 rape cases being reported. POXO cases were 713, where POXO cases relate to minor girls below age of 18. There have been several serious cases where even fathers and cousins and uncles have been convicted. Then we have social media also, the abuse on social media is also continuing to be quite high. The Telangana government has been very proactive in empowering women. In fact, you must be aware of the free bus scheme. Now this travel has empowered the ladies in rural areas to travel to various parts of the state and take up activities which they would not have. The movement across various states for functions, and we have seen an increase in the lady component when we do the bandobast for various festivals in the city. We are seeing a huge increase in the turnouts at the various festivals, at the various temples, and in fact we were wondering why it is happening. And one of our officers it struck me that yes, that is the truth, that the free bus scheme has enabled women to travel from various places in the state to the temples, the other places, religious places, as part of the functions. The police department also has been taking up a lot of activities with regard to women safety. You must have heard of the SHE teams, which are very, very popular all over the country, the Telangana SHE teams, and they have been very instrumental in ensuring that the image of the state remains as the safest city tag which is there, has been maintained. In the recently concluded Numaish, that is the exhibition, every day the SHE teams were apprehending almost 10 to 15 such eve teasers who were harassing and troubling women. You know how the SHE teams operate. They have secret cameras, they catch them with evidence, and that has been a very good output of these SHE teams. Then the Bharosa centers is one such step by the Telangana government, which has improved the conviction rates. There have been 36 convictions and 12 of them have been life convictions. Bharosa Center is a unique concept which offers counseling, legal assistance, medical assistance, and also the court which tries these cases also is under the same roof. And that is why you know that minor girls, when asked in police stations about how the incident took place, find it very, very difficult to express. But in a Bharosa center where these conditions are made in such a way that they tell the truth and tell all the facts, has proved very, very instrumental in getting these life convictions. Just 3 days ago, we got a life conviction of a person, of a father who indulged in long-term abuse of his own daughter. It all started in December 2015 when the mother left to Saudi Arabia on an employment opportunity, and the daily abuse and rape of the daughter continued for 6 years. When she came back, she found behavioral changes in her daughter and traumatized. She found her traumatized and then took her to another place and asked her for all the details. Then she confided at what had happened over the last 6 years. This was brought to the notice of the police, and she was brought to the Bharosa Center, long sessions of counseling, and then she came out with all the details. The police did an excellent job. The Bharosa Center officers, counselors did an excellent job of gathering all the evidence. And finally, the court has convicted him for life till he lives. You know, that is the conviction, and 5 lakhs has been awarded as compensation. We in Hyderabad City Police have 7 women police stations for this, in the 7 zones, and this has led to a lot of women feeling absolutely free to go and complain. We have, in fact, out of 19 DCPs working in the city, we have 8 women DCPs for the first time. And they are doing a wonderful job, I must tell you. Then we have women PCs who are doing night patrolling. Earlier they were reluctant, and even our officers used to feel hesitant to deploy them. But now the night patrolling, where they are going in blue colt, that is the 2-wheelers, they are part of the patrol cars, they are part of the traffic bandobast, they are out at the junctions. So Hyderabad perhaps is showing the way forward, and they are taking up more and more risky jobs. SHOs of law and order police stations, 3 of them are there right now. So it is nothing but common sense that if we empower women, the GDP of the country, the state, of that place increases. It is nothing but simple economics that this happens. Now this discussions and summit like these help us come with ideas and solutions with a lot of experts from that area giving out their ideas, and we can firm up towards the end. I've asked Mr. Shekhar Reddy Garu and the Secretariat of HCSC to come up with a nice brochure and booklet at the end of the summit and not leave it open-ended of who said what, and record it and perhaps circulate it. I request all of you to please stay for as long as possible to hear the discussions. This is going live on YouTube, Facebook, and media channels are there to cover it. I would like to congratulate the following people who have worked relentlessly for the success of this summit. Women Safety Wing Joint Secretary Geeta Goti Garu, Women Safety Wing Forum Convener Lavanya, Secretary General Shekhar Reddy Garu, and the entire admin team led by Akhilesh for all the effort. I would also like to thank the sponsors without whom activities of HCSC will become very difficult, like Alekhya Homes, Contract Wards, Nikhila Constructions, and Prosperity Homes. I request all of you to have a nice day and listen to all the deliberations throughout the day which are going to happen. And I once again thank our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for coming and honoring us on this occasion. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful address and very informative address too. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the chief guest of STREE Summit 2.0, a statesman whose leadership and public service continues to shape the future of Telangana. Telangana Rashtra Upa Mukhyamantri Gauravaniyalu Shri Bhatti Vikramarka Mallu Garu manto unnaru. Over the course of his political journey, he has held several key positions, including the Leader of Opposition, Chief Whip, and Deputy Speaker in the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh Legislative Assembly. A graduate of Nizam College and a postgraduate from the University of Hyderabad, Sri Bhatti Vikramarka is known not only for his deep understanding of public policy, but also for his unwavering commitment to democratic values and grassroots development. His recent 1400-kilometer Padayatra across Telangana was widely regarded as a turning point in the state's political resurgence. Demonstrating his dedication to engaging directly with the people and addressing their concerns, we are truly privileged to have him here with us today. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, Sri Bhatti Vikramarka Mallugaru, to address the gathering.
Fine? I think it's fine. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. It's a privilege to be here today at this STREE Summit, a forum that represents not just a conversation, but a commitment to the idea that she triumphs through respect, equality, and empowerment. Dear friends, let me begin by acknowledging the presence of distinguished guests on the dais like Dr. Banusri Velpandian, Senior Specialist, Governance, Research and Law Division, Niti Ayog. Sri C.V. Anand Garu, IPS, Director General and Commissioner of Police, Hyderabad, and Chairman of HCSC. And Sri Shekhar Reddy Garu, National Vice Chairman of CIS, Indian Green Building Council, and Secretary General of HCSC. Dr. Lavanya, NJP, DCP, Women's Safety Wing and Convener of the Women's Forum, and Ms. Naina Jaiswal, Child Prodigy, National Table Tennis Champion, and now an inspiration to an entire generation. Srimati Geeta Goti, Joint Secretary, Women's Forum, HCSC, and other important dignitaries and the participants from various walks of life. My humble namaskar to each one of you and to everyone here who believes that a safe, equal and empowered society is not a dream, but a destination we must all walk towards together. STREE Summit, it is more for empowerment of women of this country. We can't just afford to forget March 8th, which is a Women's International Day, and also April 14th, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's birthday, who was given enormous rights to women, Indian women, through Hindu Code Bill. Women empowerment, particularly in India, at times we all think that, why the contradictory kind of a thing in this country. One side we pray women as a goddess, a Shakti. Other side we try to control women and try to, monitor, dictate, what not, everything. I think in India, the most suppressed and oppressed is Indian womanhood. Till we got the, the constitution and the right to equal rights to the Indian women. That is where I just wanted to remind the entire Indian women about the Hindu Code Bill. That's where the real empowerment has started for the Indian women. Like equal inheritance rights, sons and daughters. Till then there is no inheritance right. And prohibition of polygamy. Diverse rights for women and legalizing of widow marriages. These are the most important things in the life of women, which they got the as a right after the Hindu Code Bill, which has been passed on various names in the Indian Parliament. So that's the reason we just can't afford to forget March 8th of International Women's Day, and also the person who was drafted and who fought for the rights of the Indian women by way of getting the Hindu Code Bill, that is Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, April 14th. And today, after celebrating Baba Saheb Ambedkar's birthday yesterday, April 14th, today we are organizing on April 15th on the name of STREE Summit. So we, who believes in toto the Constitution, we wanted to real empowerment to the women of this country. More so particularly in Telangana, the Indira Marajam, People's Government, we strongly believe empowering the women of the state. Not only socially and politically, even economically also. The moment we came to power, we kept a target of empowering the Telangana women by organizing through the self-help groups, giving them or making the banks to lend the money to them with an interest-free loans to the tune of not less than 20,000 crores per annum. Fortunately, the target, generally, the target reaching is very difficult, but fortunately, we have crossed even the target of 20,000 crores and even surpassed more than 21,000 crores of interest-free loan to the Telangana women for the self-help groups for their economic empowerment of doing their business on the name of self-employment. Not only just, by giving them the money, but we also created a market for them to do their business and make money out of it. Like, when we thought of going for serious after renewable energy, new policy, energy policy, where we are thinking of getting a new green power, we thought let us involve the Telangana women also in the process of getting green energy. So in the beginning, the energy department and the women department and other departments put together, we got into an MOU of nearing about 1,000 megawatts of power generating has been given to the self-help groups, particularly to the women members only. So that today the Telangana women is getting into the solar power manufacturing industry. This is first of its kind. Nowhere in the country, nowhere, no state is implementing this. This is first of its kind in Telangana. It's only a beginning. Once they become successful in the sense, we are making them to start the business. We are making the bankers to give the money, and we are making the government to buy the power also. So there is no problem even for them, after generating power, making money by selling it, and we are giving them buyback guarantee also. So it is an assurance for them, once we establish a solar power, that the government is readily willing to buy that power. With an MOU, we are encouraging the women. Once they become successful in this, we want to expand even more than 1,000 megawatts. Apart from that, the first of its kind, I think nowhere in the country, we have brought out a scheme of free bus ride for Telangana women. They can travel from anywhere to anywhere without a ticket, and without buying a ticket. With this, we made the Telangana women to go around the state wherever they want to go. The kind of a mobility, a freedom for them to go around the state, the temples, market, hospitals, hostels, children's schools, wherever they want to go, they can go without having and thinking of money to buy the ticket. So this free bus ride has become a very, very successful for Telangana women. After going around, they are getting exposed to many of the industrial parks and business, trade centers, educational institutions, by which they are also trying to understand the society through which they wanted to start the business also. So it's one of its kind where we have started this. Apart from this, we also gone to the extent of buying buses and giving it to Telangana women. They are becoming owners of the buses now, and after buying the buses, we are getting a tie-up with a RTC. So we are trying to give them the money through the banks, interest-free loans. They are buying the buses, giving the RTC, RTC is paying them the money. So the business also we are trying to provide to the maximum extent. And also we are trying to give them these Indira Shakti canteens. Where are the government institutions are there, collectorates are there, or secretaries, anywhere, wherever the government properties are there, all those areas we are giving to the women of Telangana so that they can do some business, make money, and they can economic independence so that they can think, live on their own and generate and with a secured kind of a thinking that they can lead their life. This is what we are trying to do in the state. And finally, our target is to make not less than 1 crore of women of the state to make them the crorepati. Minimum of 1 crore. So these are the schemes what we have been thinking. So the empowerment comes not only bringing out the laws and also by implementing the laws also, acts also. We have been seeing a number of acts which have been enacted in the parliament and the respective legislative houses, like, prohibition of dowry, child marriages, many kind of these things. But still, things are continuing. Until unless the whole society thinks about it and reforms themselves, convince themselves to implement these acts, the acts also cannot be get fructified and yield the results. That is where these kind of summits will definitely help to convince the people where all the things are going wrong, where all the governments are trying to reform them by bringing the acts. We also have to think about them and implement them and to see to that they are fully implemented and the woman becomes empowered. So I really appreciate the organizers for organizing these kind of summits and making the people to understand what all the government is trying to do best to the women to to become an independent economically, socially, and even I think Indian governments like the Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and other chief ministers also brought some acts to providing a reservation for women in the local bodies so that they can participate, like 33% reservations in the local body elections. So these kinds of things, make the women to take part in the elections, administration, and governance, apart from economic empowerment. So now, the state of Telangana is fully committed for the empowerment of the women of the state, and we hope, with the help of people like you, who are all seriously committed for empowering the Indian women, more so particularly Telangana women, will definitely achieve our dreams and target of making 1 crore women of crorepati and living them on their own feet and lead their life independently. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity of sharing things with you all, and I wish you all the best. And I would like to convey my Chief Minister, Sri Revanth Reddy Garu, who has personally asked me to convey the message to you all that this government is fully committed and will stand for the empowerment of the women of this state of Telangana. Come what may, any hurdles, we will stand for our commitment and goals to reach. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your informative speech, and I also thank you on behalf of all the women of Telangana for giving us so many opportunities on behalf of the government for empowering our society. Thank you very much, sir. ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్ సిటీ పోలీస్ వారు అలాగే హెచ్సిఎస్సి వారు కలిసి మన హైదరాబాద్ సిటీని ఒక సేఫ్ అండ్ సెక్యూర్ సిటీగా మార్చాలని ఎన్నో ప్రయత్నాలు చేస్తున్నారు, ఎంతో విజయవంతంగా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ నడిపిస్తున్నారు. It is now time to recognize some of the officers who have actively participated from SHE teams and Bharosa and who have strived their best in making all the endeavors possible. ఇప్పుడు నేను SHE teams నుంచి పేర్లు పిలుస్తాను. దయచేసి ఆఫీసర్స్ని ఒక్కొక్కరిగా వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. ఈ ఫెలిసిటేషన్ జరపవలసిందిగా ఈనాటి మన ముఖ్య అతిథి శ్రీ భట్టి విక్రమార్క గారిని కోరుతున్నాను. ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ సిపి సార్ అండ్ ఆల్సో సెక్రటరీ జనరల్ సార్ టు జాయిన్ us in this felicitation program. ముందుగా SI of Police from SHE teams చెన్నారెడ్డి సిద్ధారెడ్డి గారిని వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నాము. చెన్నారెడ్డి సిద్ధారెడ్డి గారు వేదికపైకి రావాలి. ఆ తర్వాత ఎస్ శంకర్ జై కిషన్ గారు కూడా వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. వీరందరూ కూడా మన హైదరాబాద్ ని సేఫ్ అండ్ సెక్యూర్ సిటీగా మార్చడానికి ఎంతో తోడ్పాటు చేస్తున్న ఆఫీసర్స్ అండి. సిహెచ్ సుమప్రియ గారు కూడా వేదికపైకి రావాలి. స్త్రీ సమిట్ 2.0లో ఈ ఆఫీసర్స్ అందరికీ కూడా తగిన రికగ్నిషన్ ఇస్తూ మెమెంటోతో అలాగే సర్టిఫికెట్ తోటి సత్కరించడం జరుగుతోంది. శ్రీ ఎస్ శంకర్ జయకిషన్ గారు ఎస్ఐ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్ వారు కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఈ సత్కారాన్ని అందుకుంటారు. సిహెచ్ సుమప్రియ గారు ఎస్ఐ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్. భరోసా సెంటర్ హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ వి గౌరీ గారు కౌన్సిలర్ టు ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్ us on the dais. టి కల్పన గారు లీగల్ కౌన్సిలర్ అండ్ కెఎన్ రాధారాణి గారు క్లినికల్ సైకాలజిస్ట్. కల్పన గారు వేదికపైకి రావాలి. ఎన్ రాధారాణి గారు. భరోసాలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్న పోలీస్ స్టాఫ్ కూడా మనం సత్కరించుకున్నాము. ఎం సదాలక్ష్మి గారు వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. అలాగే ఎం అనుష గారు, ది ఎస్ఐ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్. ఎం అనుష గారు కూడా వేదికపైకి రావాలండి. అలాగే సేఫ్ నేబర్హుడ్ అవార్డ్స్ ని మనం అందిస్తున్నాము. విమెన్ అండ్ చైల్డ్ అట్రాసిటీస్ లో ఎన్నో కేసెస్ సాల్వ్ చేసి వారు సేఫ్ నేబర్హుడ్స్ ని మన హైదరాబాద్ లో క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ముందుగా సెంట్రల్ జోన్ లో గాంధీనగర్ నుంచి నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ది పిఎస్ సెక్రటేరియట్ వారిని వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. సెక్రటేరియట్ వారిని. ఆ తర్వాత ఈస్ట్ జోన్ లో సుల్తాన్ బజార్ డివిజన్ నుంచి అఫ్జల్గంజ్ పిఎస్. గాంధీనగర్ నుంచి సెక్రటేరియట్ పిఎస్ బి చిట్టి గారు, నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఇన్స్పెక్టర్, వారు అవార్డు అందుకుంటున్నారు. ఈస్ట్ జోన్ లో సుల్తాన్ బజార్ డివిజన్ నుంచి అఫ్జల్గంజ్ పిఎస్ లో ఎన్ రఫీ గారిని వేదికపైకి రావాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. నార్త్ జోన్ లో మహంకాళి డివిజన్ నుంచి రామ్ గోపాల్ పేట్ పిఎస్ టి నరసింహరావు గారు వేదికపైకి విచ్చేయాలి. సౌత్ జోన్ చార్మినార్ డివిజన్ నుంచి హుసేని ఆలం పిఎస్ ఎస్ సురేందర్ గారు, వీరందరూ కూడా సేఫ్ నేబర్హుడ్ అవార్డ్స్ ని అందుకుంటున్నారు. సౌత్ ఈస్ట్ జోన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఇప్పుడు స్పాన్సర్ అవార్డ్స్ సార్, ఒక నలుగురు స్పాన్సర్ మొమెంటోస్ ఆలయ హోమ్స్ నుంచి శ్రీనాథ్ గారిని వేదికపైకి కోరుతున్నాము. అవార్డును అందుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము. క్వాంట్రా కార్డ్స్ పోకర్నా నుంచి కెన్ సంబడి రిప్రజెంట్ క్వాంట్రా కార్డ్స్ ప్లీజ్ ఆన్ ద డయస్. తర్వాత నిఖిల కన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ అండ్ డెవలపర్స్ నుంచి కెన్ సంబడి కమ్ ఆన్ టు ద డయస్ అండ్ రిప్రజెంట్ ది ఆర్గనైజేషన్. Alage, we request somebody from Prosperity Developers also to please come on to the dais and receive the award. Prosperity nunchi evaraina unnara andi? Can we have somebody from Prosperity Homes? Thank you very much, sir. I will continue with the awards, కానీ మన ముఖ్య అతిథి ఇప్పుడే ప్రయర్ కమిట్మెంట్స్ వల్ల వారు బయలుదేరుతున్నారు కాబట్టి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా వారు మా ఈ స్త్రీ సమిట్ 2.0కి విచ్చేసి ఈ కార్యక్రమం ఇనాగరల్ ని విజయవంతం చేసినందుకు వారికి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, సార్ యువర్ presence added a lot of value to this program and we are very happy and honored and privileged to have you here today. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.